Yeah, we bring reviews of your house, talk to our dudes of your house. I bring my views of your house, wrestling truths of your house. We talk to you in your house, we keeps it cool in your house, we keeps it cool in your house. I'm spitting truths in your house. Yes, Mark's hating on his fans, Becky's niche on the man. Play with two like a lions, household a dangerous alliance. I am an diamond like Cody, and I'm overcoming like Kofi. No, they cannot hold me, come listen, I'm hosting, critiquing, I'm boasting, this wrestling I'm knowing.
This is Austin Theory of Evolve, and you're listening to the In Your Howse podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to In Your Howse, starring Alakan House and my man, Michael Hutchison. That's Mikey Hutch. This is the People's Podcast. Hey guys, you already know who it is. It's your boy Con and Hutch, ready to get at work when it comes to this professional wrestling business. That is what we do, and hey, we love it. Hey guys, let you guys know where you guys can listen to this at. You guys can listen to this at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Himalaya. Hey, you don't have an Apple device? That's alright. We're on Google Play. Anywhere that you guys are, hey, we can get to you. And oh man, Hutch, we are back, and man, we got a Monday Night Raw to talk about, brother. What was that?
Man, I have no idea what that was. That really hit me out of left field. I wasn't ready. I was actually, planning on watching it solo, like I have been, last few episodes and everything. And Drake, who is actually on the podcast, the Fighter Fest review with us, came by, and so we actually watched it together. And he had stopped by just after the opening segment initially happened, and I'm losing my shit. I'm sitting there going, "Holy sh!" To quote Corey Graves, I'm like, "Holy shit!"
And he said, "Holy shit!"
And And the match was actually good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it no bullshit, no tug of war, no thumb wrestling, none of that silly shit. Like these two big bastards were just beating the brakes off of each other, and then it all culminated with this. I mean, and again, yes, we've seen the spot before, but let's get that out of the way right now. I've seen some haters out there that, and again, we're unbiased.
Yep.
But yeah, I've seen some haters out there like, "Oh, we've seen that spot before." You know what? We have, but I don't know, man. There was just something a little bit different about this one.
You know what was different? You know what was different about it?
What's that?
The urgency that they gave the situation.
Yeah,
that was really good. I really like some people. I was in one of the chats over there at Better Than You wrestling discussion, and some of the guys started to be like, "Oh, they're starting to drag it out," and I'm like, "No, they're not dragging it out. They are selling the severity of the situation. Let it breathe."
Thank you. I was just getting ready to utter those very same words, ladies and gentlemen of the household. Let things breathe, and that's exactly what they did from the moment that it happened. Yes, they continue to show the replays to hammer the point, the urgency of what happened, as it were. Right. But it was that camera that I've never seen them use before, well, I don't know. I take that back. I have seen that shot before, I think, but it's very rare they were shown kind of backstage.
Yeah,
and that side shot they had where they were bringing out all the stretchers and shit. And where they just kind of like let the scene just breathe. And it was, I mean, it was effective. It was effective. It was very effective.
No, I agree with that, man. It was very effective. They did a good job of selling the severity of the situation. And I'll say this off the top of my head here, and once again, we're unbiased in Your House, but I know there's a lot of biased fans out there, so I present this to you guys that are huge AEW fans, as am I, as am Hutch, but shit on WWE. Let me ask you this. Did you complain this much about how much they showed the replays and how much they dragged out the situation when Cody got cracked in the head with a chair? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, your hypocrisy is showing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you may want to put that away.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's what we're talking. That's what we talk about it in your house. We expose the good bad. We expose the good, bad, and the ugly. That's what we do.
You know what? You want to talk about expose? I'm going to expose those people right now.
Okay.
I'm going to drop it on them, Con.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, bro. Go right ahead.
Household, you ready?
I think.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't think these people understand how wrestling truly works.
Ooh.
I don't, and let me explain.
Go ahead.
They tend to boo and boo all over a show when their guy doesn't go over.
Right.
9 times out of 10, their guy is a heel. Heels are always supposed to get their comeuppance. That's how it works. That's how it's always been. Yeah. You have your protagonist and your antagonist. That's how stories work. And your guy can't go over all the time.
Right.
And the same way with baby faces. You can't have baby faces going over all the time because, again, where's the drama, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, heels got to get their heat, so to speak. For example, here's one for you. I'll throw out a heel that you guys don't like. Baron Corbin.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep.
Baron Corbin. Con, I know you're not a fan of Baron Corbin, but you know what?
Not.
That bald son of a bitch is actually starting to grow on me a little bit.
Really?
Because you know what? I'm going to say it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Give me your heat. Give me all your smoke, because I'm sorry, I'm spitting facts here. Undertaker was out there fucking rambling nonsense last night. Oh. Baron Corbin smoked his fucking promo last night.
Yeah, he did.
Stop me when I'm wrong.
I can't. I won't. Because
at me on Twitter, you bunch of marks. I don't give a damn. Baron Corbin's really, really starting to grow on me a little bit.
And
now,
just real quick. I'm sorry, but
sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. But to add to that, man, like me, it's funny that you said that, because me and you and let me prefix it with this, household. Me and Hutch have not really talked about Raw. We've touched a little bit here and there, but we're just reacting to each other's reactions, if that makes any sense to you guys. You guys are smart enough. You guys are in the household. You guys are smart enough to understand what I'm saying. And it's funny that you said that he was rambling, because it's me and Kayla were both saying pretty much the same thing, and it's like, man, why is this? And as good as Raw was, which it was stellar episode. Let me not take that away. But man, why are we still using Dead Man? Why are we still using Dead Man? But I just wanted to add to that you were correct there as far as him rambling, and that's an observation that we kind of picked up on too. But please go right ahead, bring it right back around.
Yeah, I'm gonna bringing it back around to my original point. And again, yes, the Undertaker was rambling, because actually, because I looked over at Drake when I heard him talk, after he finished what he said, and I was like, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah.
And and I rewound it and I watched it again.
Mm.
And again I said, what the fuck did he just say? And then they went backstage for some other shit, and then they went back and he was still out there. I'm sorry, I love Taker. Love him. He's timeless. He is eternal. But he feels out of place today.
He feels extremely out of place today. And you want to know another tough realization that had for me is that because they keep trotting him out there, as some sideshow attraction,
right? A novelty act.
A novelty act. They're hurting his title of timelessness.
Fact. And they've given him 2 great send-offs, and they've squandered both of them.
Yep.
But back to my original point about
sure.
I'm sorry, because I want to get this out. Back to my original point about fans don't get how wrestling works.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin. if Baron Corbin goes over on Raw looking strong, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's boo-booing on Raw. Oh, Raw sucks. Oh, that was awful. But you know what? Baron got heat, right? And you know what? He's going to get that heat on this next pay-per-view as well, because you know what's going to happen? Baron Corbin's going to be Universal Champion. But you know what that means?
What's that?
Everybody's like, oh, no, and I do believe Majin made this point on our Facebook page. So I don't want to, hack his idea, but I think he made a very valid point with this.
Right.
Everybody wants to see Baron Corbin get his ass beat. Right?
Yeah.
So everybody's going to want to tune in to every single title match he has because they're going to want to see him lose it. Right?
Yes, that makes perfect sense, as a matter of fact.
That is what an effective heel is.
I got no arguments.
Stop me when I'm wrong.
I can't, man. I can't. I mean, that's why I got quiet for a second, because I'm thinking on it. I'm like, well, I'm not a fan of Baron Corbin. He doesn't work for me, but maybe he's doing his job then. Maybe he's doing his job.
And damn it, if this spot, I mean, yes, it was a shitty fucking gimmick for him. I mean, after he dropped the Lone Wolf thing and all that, I really wasn't even planning to get on here and talk about Baron Corbin. It just kind of happened.
But we're talking about Raw. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
But yeah, like I loved that little promo thing they did with him and Lacey Evans.
Yeah.
Backstage, loved it, and because again, it was simple, concise, and effective.
Yeah.
And again, I dug that.
Sometimes less is more, man.
Yeah, Taker, with your rambling ass.
Man, Jesus. he should have stopped. He should have stopped an hour ago, man. Like,
and I don't
hate
mean any
this.
disrespect.
I know, I hate this.
I hate
really
it. Like,
do.
I damn near feel like I'm spitting blasphemy right now. But
yeah,
facts are facts, bro. I'm Switzerland, and I'm just going off what I saw solely off last night. And what I saw last night was incoherent nonsense.
Yeah. It sucks so bad. I hate this. I'm such a huge Taker fan. I hate this, bro.
And then
please let that man retire.
And then you got the fucking toolbox Shane McMahon standing there with Drew McIntyre. I'm sorry, they could do so much better with him. Like, let's get McMahon off TV. I'm with that. Like, let's just be done with all that.
Yeah, it's kind of gotten to a point where I feel like I'm seeing him too much, and he's. I'm just gonna say it like this, man. And I like Shane McMahon, I do, but he's not his dad, bro.
No, not even close. Not even close.
Not even close at all.
Yeah, because Vince was like all about like going out, making himself look like an asshole, and then getting his comeuppance and all that, and then Shane it's just not the same. But
Vince McMahon is a larger than life character.
Exactly, and Shane's not quite that. But man, we're getting off kind of. I mean, I guess we're kind of talking about.
It's still Raw, bro. It's still Raw. But yeah. Let's swing back into it here.
Yeah, but it was a good episode.
It was a really good episode, and I thought the opening was really good. And once again, they did a really good job of highlighting, and showing, hey, this is a severe situation. These two men are hurt. And they did another thing is how many times they came back to it throughout the night, and Renee Young with the updates, and I was like, this is wonderful. Just these little touches are just not insulting my intelligence, and they've done really well. I mean, they've even referenced it on SmackDown as well. I really, really like it, man. Good job on that opening segment, and what a way to hop into the Paul Heyman era.
Yeah, and it's funny you mentioned that name because I do believe like that's an effect now, right? Because like it seemed to be to me there like Paul Heyman's fingerprints felt like they were all over this episode of Raw.
Oh yeah.
And I loved there were multiple stories weaved throughout the show.
Yep.
That led to the segments. And again, I usually check out a Raw. Hell, you're lucky to check me in to Raw at times lately. But, yeah, I usually check out a Raw about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, right around there.
I was contemplating right now. I mean, like, saying I'm watching the whole thing. I was able to finish it today.
Yeah.
When I got off work. But yeah, I was about to watch the whole show. And because again, it was an easy watch.
It was an easy watch.
It was really good, and short of a few minor things, I really didn't have a whole lot to complain about. There was one segment that was really, it felt totally just out of left field, but I'm sure we'll probably get to it. But yeah, it was good stuff.
It was good, man. It was good. Once again, started off with a really good opening segment. Explosions and just craziness. Just complete craziness, and I totally loved it. Corey Graves with the holy shit. The censors missed on that one, and
yeah.
and man, it was fantastic, man. It was fantastic, and it really hooked me into the show, and that's what we needed, man. That's what we needed. Like, no promos at the opening. Let's start this thing off hot. Let's start this thing off on fire. And man, that's exactly what they did. They really did a good job of doing that. And man, let's talk about a debut that was made. Oh yes, excuse me.
Yeah.
For sure. We're talking about the Street Profits showed up, bro.
That is a thing that happened. I gotta say, that was very random as well. But I like it.
I do.
I think those two have just awesome personalities, and
they play well off of each other.
Very much so, and I think they are a very fun tag team. But I find it odd because they're the NXT champs, right? So,
well, it wouldn't be the first time that NXT champions have got called up to the main show.
That is true. Wild card, pal. We can do whatever the hell we want.
They can do whatever they want.
I'm glad they dropped that. I don't think I've heard the wild card thing referenced the whole show.
I don't think so either, and it's probably a good thing. They need to drop that and kill that. And I see what they're doing. They're just going to stop talking about it and just let it go away on its own. You know what I mean?
Yep, and because again, they think that the world has ADD. So
they're not
they have
fully wrong, but
yeah, it's true. That's true. That's facts. But yeah, man. I'm glad they just kind of. Again, just the show just flowed, man.
It did, and man, can I just say how much Montez Ford just jumps off the freaking screen?
Yes, dude. Yes. Again, he just attention grabbing.
What a character! He's got star potential dripping off of him, bro.
Absolutely, and they both do, but especially him.
Oh yeah. I was talking to my brother, and I told him, I was like, this is no disrespect to Angelo Dawkins because he's super talented and a real good hand. He really, really is. But man, he feels like the Jannetty, bro.
Oof, it's true.
That's just true. He feels like the Jannetty because man, Montez Ford is just, he's got it, bro. He has got it, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when we're talking Raw or SmackDown. 9 out of 10 times, man, you gotta have it. You gotta have some sort of it, or else you're going to drown. And he's got it.
Oh yeah, you gotta stand out. You gotta have a unique look. You gotta be, again, unique, and most definitely, he has all those attributes, man. And big things, God forbid, barring any kind of injury or any kind of hijinks or anything like that. Sky's the limit.
I think so too, man. He was definitely a highlight for me last night, amongst so many different highlights, and man, it all felt good, it all felt right, it all flowed well, and to see these guys now showing up on the main shows as the NXT Tag Team Champions. It seems like they're going to do good business with Street Profits, which they should. What about that? I just got to bring this up real quick concerning the Street Profits. Man, did you see somebody on WWE's Instagram is going to get super fired, bro?
I did. Looks like that T-shirt company's living in your head, bruh.
renting a little space, bro. Renting a little space, huh? A little pissant company renting some space in the head?
Yeah, that person, we wish them the best on their future endeavors.
Oh, they're gone. They are
Fucking gone.
I don't care, bro. They're gone.
You could have mistyped any 3 letters.
And you put that?
And you put that, and they're in all caps.
Oh.
What?
Oh. God. That was hard, bro.
Or somebody just got tired of WWE shit and was like, you know what? I'm going to make a fucking adjustment. I'm name dropping them.
Boom, and gone. Dropped the mic and left the job, bro, because he knew that ass was fired.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
Man, oh man.
You'll never work in this business again, pal. You'll be blackballed. Stopping balls.
For the business. Stopping balls. Great shit. But man, a segment that I don't want to say it was a miss. I'm not gonna say that. It just because, like I said, the flow of the show I think was pretty good, but I just wasn't. I think this was the time I was kind of looking at my phone, and that was when Samoa Joe and the Viking Raiders went up against the New Day.
Yeah. I will give the credit here, though, and I'm not going to say that it's not been done, but they did kind of set this up a little bit with Joe running out of the crowd, choking Xavier and all that shit, and you know, so I mean, I was like, yeah, well, because I looked at Drake, I was like, oh, look at that. At least they somewhat tried to set up the obligatory multi-man tag match this week, you know. So I mean, so I'll give it that, but yeah, and it's like I told Drake, man, I was just like, man. And that's the last time you're getting name drop, Drake. You're done. Okay, that's all you get, asshole. Anyway, yeah, like it's sad I can't take Samoa Joe serious. I've said that before on here. Like I want to be able. I want to love Joe, man, but man, they just keep fucking up with him. And hopefully, with Heyman at the helm, hopefully that changes. But it's going to be a hard road to, omit what I've already seen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because you're right. I mean, you're not wrong at all. When you've seen him cut a badass promo, and he cuts badass promos. We both
badass promos. Man.
Badass pro. He's legit when it comes to the promos, but he cuts those badass promos, and maybe whoops your ass for a couple weeks and look like, hey, look like things are gonna go Joe's way. And even in the match. When the match gets there, it's like, oh, yep, things are going in Joe's direction. Okay, he's about to do it. And then, boom, roll up, 1, 2, 3, shock Joe face.
Right. And to, and not to sound like a hypocrite based on what we said earlier, in regards of, heels have to lose for the baby faces to win. I know Joe's a heel and all that, but there's some times that they ran him kind of neutral a little bit, too. And it's not necessarily the fact that he lost, it's how he lost. Is what I think was bad, because he's presented as, as a fucking badass. And you can get that sneak win in sometimes, and that's cool. But again, I feel like, I'm not going to say they dropped the ball with Joe, because it's not all hopeless.
No, it's not.
But they kind of fumbled it around a little bit. And I really, really hope they get Joe's path right. I don't know if a new look is in order, because he does have the same look, basically, that he's had pretty much since I've seen him. So I don't know if they need to change that up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, man, I really want them to get behind Joe in a good way.
I agree. Like I said, that segment didn't really do too much for me, just because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I've seen the same guys going, and maybe it's because it was that regular 6-man tag, and when I see those 6-man tags get set up, I kind of tune out, just because it's like they're not fighting for anything, and it's just another 6-man tag. So maybe maybe that's why I checked out. But something that I definitely didn't check out on, and something that I haven't checked out on for weeks and weeks and weeks since the conception of it, that's the 24/7 title, man.
Oh man, just good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. I've loved. I don't think there's been anything they've done with that silly looking championship that I haven't liked.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm with it. I know I know we've already backed it up. We've already made it official. You know what I mean? That we are massive supporters of the WWE 24/7 Championship. But I'm here to double down and say, yes, I love it. I'm here for it. I absolutely love everything that is going on. Drake Maverick is fantastic. R-Truth is fantastic. Drake Maverick's wife is fantastic for doing this. This is absolutely incredible, bro. This is just good shit. And when you get creative minds, you know, doing something for the greater good, that's what you get. And that's what we got with Drake Maverick and R-Truth, with a really great storyline between him, Truth, and Drake's wife. This is good shit, bro.
Yeah, it's good shit, pal. It's good shit. But it is. It's the goods. I like Drake.
I do.
I do. Drake Maverick's awesome.
Yes, he is. I agree.
And like, he's kind of like, and I think it's interesting that his wife has gotten integrated into this, because like, is that like legit his wife?
I to be honest with you, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, but also I kind of don't care. Like,
I don't give two shits.
I'm just kind of taking it for what it is, you know? Like, I'm just kind of taking it for what it is, because it's so good, and I'm just really enjoying myself, bro.
Oh, for sure. And the only reason I inquired about that is I was just going to put her over for the fact that if that was his legit wife, the fact that she's awesome enough to fucking do that, you know, to do all that is just fantastic. But either way, it's great stuff too.
Dude, they're doing such good stuff with this title. Once again, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, because I still feel like, and I'm going to say it until I feel like it's not anymore, the 24/7 Championship, the hottest title in the WWE. That's so crazy that that's coming out of my mouth again, and I feel like I believe what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, what's people really been talking about on Facebook? What's people been sharing on Facebook and Twitter and all that? Like, it's what everybody's been talking about. You look at the comment threads and all that stuff, and you got your haters of it too, or whatever. These are the people that just don't like to have fun, and that's fine. I'm sure you guys are great at parties. P.S. You're not invited to mine.
No.
But yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's fun, and wrestling's always had that shit, that silly ass hijinks, and that's what it is. And you know what? There's a tradition that's been happening on Raw as well with this championship that I fucking love. Every time when all the guys come out chasing R-Truth, and R-Truth has got to run his ass out, bust ass, and run out of the arena.
Yeah,
that shit cracks me up every time. And the only thing that's missing is Benny Hill music. I don't know if y'all know about Benny Hill, but get on the YouTubes, look up Benny Hill, and play it along with one of those scenes of R-Truth running from everybody on there. And it's going to work. Where it goes, like, oh my God.
I'm here for all of that.
Dude, like, somebody needs to make that. One of y'all in the household, there you go. There's an idea.
Yes.
Make it, give it to us so we can put it on the household page. We'll give you partial credit.
Yes,
we're taking 66 2/3% of the credit, but you guys can have the rest of the credit.
Yes, because I just want to see it. These crazy. I mean, you know what else I like? Oh, you want to know what I like to see, bro? While we're talking about that,
what,
bro? Like a video of like R-Truth and all of them. Who is it? Like EC3. You can even throw Drake Maverick in there, and Cedric Alexander, and all the other people that's chasing R-Truth, and have them like going through a hallway and like doors, going in different doors, and then coming out of different doors, like in Scooby-Doo. Exactly, yeah. I think I'd be in tears, bro. If I saw either one of those ideas, I think I'd be in tears.
Oh my God! You know what? I'll even settle. Even if they don't want to do that, just add that running sound effect.
Oh, yes.
So R-Truth busted ass out of the arena every week, and everybody else chasing after him, and you'll have me in tears.
Oh God, yes. I'm here for it, bro. I am here for that cartoony shit. I want to see it.
Yeah, or what's that sound? I think they have a similar sound to when they run in like the Flintstones or something too.
Yes, yes. Oh, dude, this is why the 24/7 Championship is my favorite, bro. It's my favorite. Right, I love it.
You don't take it serious.
Don't take it. Have fun with it, because and once again, I've said this before, but the reason that me and Hutch repeat the things that we repeat is because we want to pound it into your guys' head and make you guys understand from a different perspective. So maybe your guys' mind will change just a little bit. The reason that we are sitting here laughing and having a fantastic conversation about the 24/7 championship is because it wasn't presented to be taken seriously.
Not at all. I mean, look at it, for fuck's sake.
Right.
No, it wasn't supposed to be meant to be taken seriously.
No.
And again, the things that they've done with that silly ass title is just, it's entertaining as shit. It's so fucking funny. Like, and yes, you want to call it stupid? It is stupid.
Yep.
But it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself, because it's meant to be funny. It's meant to be spontaneous. That's how it is. That's how it is supposed to be, bro. That's how it's supposed to be. And once again, because it was presented that way, I don't take it that seriously. You've got Drake Maverick's wife, who I looked it up. I Googled it, and yes, that is his actual wife. They are actually married, which, hey man, I ain't mad at you, Drake Maverick. You like the chocolate, bro. That's cool.
Right.
I mean?
Yeah, go ahead, little guy. Get you some. Like, I ain't even mad at you.
Come on. He's going from tea and crumpets to the cookout. Let's go. I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. He's sitting over here. His wife is telling him, bro, it's either the 24/7 title or me, and he had to take a quick second.
He had to think about it.
That's another thing I like, Hutch. It's like the obsession over the title almost makes the title feel oddly important.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like it's wanted, and oh my god, and then like going back to this the part as well where they were at ringside, Truth was coming out, and he like laid down on the guardrail.
Yes. I love it.
It's so dumb because it's like, why was Drake and his wife at ringside?
Right. He told her she was taking her on a honeymoon and ends up at the backstage of Monday Night Raw. She's pissed.
Right. Because, priorities.
I love this fucking title, bro. I love this title.
And you think about the context of that even further. He admitted that he hasn't consummated the marriage yet, meaning technically he hasn't hit it yet since he married her. And what's he do? He forgoes the pussy to bring her to Raw to try to get his hands on that title. Now, you tell me that title ain't prestigious.
That's an important title, bro.
Pardon the vulgarity, but I'm just keeping it a stack.
Hey, we're just keeping it a stack. That is what we do. There's no pardoning nothing, because this is our show and we say what we want to say.
Exactly.
Listen, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this, and you guys take it how you want to take it. Me and Hutch were characters here. I get the boyhood dream, and I grew up wanting to be the WWE champion when I saw guys like Hogan and I saw guys like Macho Man and Flair get the WWE championship. I knew when I was a kid I wanted to get it. Well, guess what? You gave everything, your blood, sweat, and tears to try to get to that championship. Listen, Drake Maverick gave up the coochie to go get the 24/7 championship. That's a prestigious title.
Sacrifices. Dick dry as a motherfucker. Dick dry as shit.
But he got that title around his waist now, though.
All he wants is that title.
That's a prestigious title, bro.
Best title in the game.
Hands down. And we could go on and on about the 24/7 championship, because fact of the matter is we really, really can. Because it's a great title, and it's silly and it's fun and it's just crazy hijinks, but
and it also made us get very silly on this segment of the show. Wow, they really came off the rails on that one.
It's infectious, bro. It's infectious.
It is. But again, it's funny. It
is. But now moving on to a segment that was not funny. It was strange and awkward and I'm still scratching my head like now when it comes up, and we're talking about a match between Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins going up against Maria and Mike Kanellis. And Michael, what the fuck was that?
You mean Maria's bitch?
Yeah, Kanellis. True that. Yeah.
All I can say when I heard Maria say that was, what? And of course I had to rewind it to make sure that is indeed what I heard. And again, I said, what? Yeah. However, I said before they came out, Mike and Maria, I was like, if he don't come out on a fucking leash getting walked by her, that last segment was all for nothing.
Right. What?
Like if this some bitch don't end up in a fucking gimp suit or something. To quote Pulp Fiction, the gimp's asleep. We'll wake him up.
I'm like, bro, and then they have the match, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, out the cold ass blue, like, Maria get on the mic, and first off, she starts like taking Mike Kanellis' manhood, period. Like,
oh my god, she took that motherfucker's soul,
man, for real. And then to add injury on insult, she says, "I'm pregnant, and I don't even think you was man enough to do it." I'm like, damn, don't y'all already got a kid together? Like, damn. What was that, bro?
And then she goes, well, something about Becky Lynch is more of a man than you are. Maybe I should let her impregnate me.
Dude, I was so confused.
And at first I'm like, why is that hot?
Yeah, I'd be like,
And second of all, is that going to be a network special?
Oh, yes, bro. It's to quote Montez Ford, I'm here for that smoke.
But yeah, man. And then did you see the, oh God, what was it? Oh, I don't know. It's one of the fucking dick pills. They fucking tweeted Mike Bennett talking about, we can help you out, buddy.
Damn.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead, bro. Like, what the hell is all of that? And again, it kind of ties to the theme, or like a theme that's been on this episode of Raw, and that's they really pushed the boundary with language and stuff, and with this week.
I agree. But I will say this before we move on to the last thing that we want to talk about.
Right.
I will say this, and I was even telling Kayla this, where I was like, they need to be careful with that vulgarity as to not desensitize us. Exactly. I like the edginess. I do. I really, truthfully do. It's refreshing. It's cool. Like I'm here for all of it, bro. I really, truly am. But be cool with it, because if you start doing it too much, then boom, we're back in the Attitude Era, and you're doing all that shit, and it's not. You're just sitting over there throwing darts at the fucking wall and saying what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. Like, I don't want to see, like, the reason that I say this, Michael, is because we got to remember, shit got so vulgar in the Attitude Era that you had like 60, 70-year-old women like birthing hands and stuff like that, and that shit got way out of hand. Like,
out of hand. I see what you did there.
I see. Yeah. Pun intended. But you know what I mean, bro. Like, we don't want it. I don't want it to get to that point again. You know what I mean? Is that fair?
Yeah. It makes sense. And but I feel like with Paul doing this, Paul's all about pushing the envelope. And again, come on, he was the I don't know how do you say, the pariah of ECW.
Yeah,
I guess you could say, he was, the overseer of it. And
sure, yeah.
Let's face it, man, they had, I lost count of how many times they were vulgar on that show.
Oh yeah.
And that show had legs, but that was also a different time. That was also a different era. Yeah. And also, they're gonna you tread a fine line in 2019, man. And, you got a lot of people out there that are really quick to get pissy about stuff because they hear stuff and they're sensitive about it and they can't take it.
and they're writing strongly worded tweets and emails and talking about protests and the fucking bullshit that goes on.
Yeah, but destroying people's careers and whatnot.
Yeah, man. And so there's that, and I don't know, but again, I don't know if I want to call it a turning point because WWE's hurt me before.
Yeah.
So I will say that I am looking forward to next week.
Oh yeah, me too, bro. Absolutely.
To seeing if they can continue this, to see what Paul kind of tries to turn this into. It seems like he had some control over a lot of things here, and again, I loved how there were stories weaved throughout the show. And also, I got to point out, people's like, "Oh, where's Bray Wyatt?" Bray Wyatt ain't been on this week. Bray Wyatt's appeared the last 2 weeks, if y'all have been paying attention.
Oh, he's been there.
They've just been in the background. It's been subtle. You've seen all the characters pop up in the background. No, you haven't seen Bray. But the Funhouse has arrived to Raw.
Yep.
And I, for one, like the slow build on this. Thank you. I'm glad we haven't seen him in the ring yet, because you know what I think's going to happen? I think they're going to make his debut fucking amazing. It's going to be impactful.
Yep.
And they're building to that, because I believe we've seen all the characters now except for The Fiend.
Yeah, I think so.
And that's going to be next, I think. And to throw an idea out there on that one, I believe I threw this one at you, and again, it was an idea that I heard personally, but I think would be awesome, would be to have a wrestler end up disappearing. They're gone.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They're gone all of a sudden. And make it a pretty high-profile one as well. Like, maybe even a champion. Like wait a minute, Finn Balor. Finn Balor's the Intercontinental Champion, right?
Oh, dude, he's already disappeared.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, you're right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe him is somebody. I don't know. But
I think it'd have to be somebody more impactful than Finn Balor, because I don't even think of him anymore. Like,
like, you know what?
Dude, I freaking forgot he was the Intercontinental Champion.
I did too, because I had to think about it and made sure I wasn't wrong after I already said it. But yeah, anyway, somebody. Seth Rollins. We'll say Seth Rollins for right now.
That's a good one.
Because Seth Rollins is Universal Champion.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, because people are like, where the fuck's the Universal Champion at?
Yep.
Have Seth Rollins disappear. And then Becky's tweeting about it. And
haven't seen him in like 2 days.
Yeah, like nobody's seen him, and they're putting out tweets like and all that shit. But then all of a sudden, Seth Rollins shows up as a puppet in the Firefly Funhouse.
Ooh, I like it. I'm here for it. I like that a lot.
Again, like I don't know if and again, I'm not sure how the household's going to feel about that's a good idea. Again, it's not my idea. I saw it and I thought that's a pretty kick-ass idea. If they did that right, Bray Wyatt could make that work. Again, just an idea, but again, I don't know if they would want to tie, another talent into those characters. You know what I mean? Because the puppets and all that stuff are kind of the manifestations of his persona, so to speak, and that may fuck that up. So,
here's my thoughts on it. What if, stay with me here, what if, like, Seth Rollins disappears and he does show up as puppet Seth Rollins, but he was absorbed by the Fiend?
Now, there you go.
Just a thought. Now, he was absorbed and became one of his personalities.
That could work. There you go. That could work. Now, I don't know how they could write their way out of that.
Right. That much I don't know. It's just a thought.
But yeah, that would actually kind of like a Shang Tsung kind of thing for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But with the ability to turn people into puppets. You see that line right there? I wouldn't have been able to say that silly ass line if it wasn't for pro wrestling. I fucking love pro wrestling.
Me too, man. I really do, man. I really do. Because here's the facts, bro. They could actually make that work. They have all the tools to make that work and make it really eerie and scary and it just goes back to another thing. I was having a conversation with my brother earlier, and it's like WWE has all the tools to put on the best possible professional wrestling show week in and week out. It's just that AEW came for that smoke, and now WWE they can't be complacent anymore. And once again, it goes all the way back to the fact that we need all wrestling to be good. It's beneficial for all of us to have good wrestling. And look what AEW, after Fyter Fest, they pretty much slapped WWE in the face and said, your turn.
Yep. Basically, they walked up to Vince McMahon and his whole squad. It was just pulled off the glove, smacked them all across the face, and said, I challenge you to a duel.
Yep, pretty much.
And now WWE, it seems like they're like, holy shit, we're actually going to have to try.
Yep.
And then that's what they brought in, let's bring Paul, let's bring Eric. And again, it makes sense what they did.
Yep.
And it's proven, at least with Raw. I'm not sure of SmackDown because I haven't seen it yet. But from what I've seen on Raw, and again, it seems like the pieces are in place and, they're doing their part. This Paul Heyman's version of Raw, I was a fan of it. I dug it, and I actually want to see more. So there you go. Example number 562, showing that In Your Howse is unbiased.
Yep. And they can go ahead and keep on calling us that, and we're going to keep on pushing out this quality content to show you that we are not.
Right.
But man, as I said before, man, we had such a great Raw. It was a fantastic Raw. You got the hottest championship in the entire company, the 24/7 championship. But we want to talk about what's becoming the second hottest championship in the WWE, and man, that's becoming the United States Championship, man.
Yeah, I will say they're still got a little ways to go, but
they're moving in a great direction.
Oh yeah, but they definitely got hella momentum. It were.
Yeah.
With the title, because again, you got Ricochet, holding it, and then you got newly turned heel AJ, which kind of coming full circle, running with the Good Brothers again.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's that again, it's going to be a fun rivalry, and heel AJ's fun.
Yeah, it's better. And I just love how the United States Championship match once again main evented a Monday Night Raw. Of course, this time the title was on the line, but just anytime Intercontinental or United States Championship opportunity shows up and it's the main event on any show, Raw, SmackDown, whatever, it just feels good. It makes the title feel important. I'm really digging what they're doing with the United States Championship right now, and how Ricochet and AJ Styles are making the title seem more important in a serious way, something a lot different than the 24/7 Championship. But the United States Championship feels important. You've got Anderson and Gallows, of course, ramping up AJ Styles and getting all up in his ear, instigating basically is what they're doing. And and man, just those slaps in the face between AJ Styles and Ricochet, man.
I was actually going to bring up that segment. I really enjoyed that. I think that added, because at first I'm like, oh, of course I want to see more AJ and Ricochet. I can watch those two throw down all day.
Yeah.
But that right there just added to it even more. I'm like, all right, there's the intensity that was missing in this, because at first it was like, oh, they're two competitors, blah blah blah, just going against each other. And again, that's where they were as characters and shit. But then they did that segment, and I'm like, there we go. And again, the writing was on the wall in regards to where this was going, because come on, we got to have a heel in this.
Yeah,
and it definitely was going to be Ricochet. So yeah, man, and again, they're gonna light it the fuck up when they actually throw down for that title. So.
I agree. They're gonna light it up, which I believe will probably be Extreme Rules. And once again, I say I'm here for a ladder match. If they want to do that, I'm here for it. I'm here for a ladder match. I'm good. I love a good ladder match. But man, it was a good match, definitely. And I like the fake finish of AJ Styles winning the championship, but Ricochet did have his foot under that rope, man, and they restarted it.
Yeah. Again, just good stuff. Just a good way to keep it going, and again, effective, smart, because people reacted accordingly. It was just good.
Yeah. I think so too. And then of course, as you already seen, and probably all of the household, you have Ricochet gaining the victory, winning, retaining the United States Championship, and after the match, the whole ball game changed, bro.
Yep. Again, more fuel to the proverbial fire.
Yep. And it's looking like the club's back.
And I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Yep.
Question: what's the over/under on how long it'll take for Triple H to roll with him?
Ooh, good question. He really likes hanging out with them, doesn't he?
He wants to be a part of that shit so fucking bad.
He really does, man. He really does. Anytime he clicks up with them, it's almost like when your wife lets you go out and hang out with the boys and you haven't gone out in a long time.
Right, exactly.
He's just out there. He's just out there having a blast. He's just out there. He wants to feel that youthful badass energy, and Triple H knows that his time is passing, but he's gonna take advantage of it as much as he can, and I ain't mad at him.
Nah, man, do you? But nah, man, I'm okay with this whole development. You know, I guess AJ come full circle, going back with his boys.
Oh yeah,
because there's still plenty of money, and I'm sorry, put Balor with him too.
Yeah, oh yeah, it'd be cool. I'm down. I'm down.
Go full the fuck in. I don't give two shits if it was Vince's idea about them being together. You know what? And it wouldn't surprise me with Heyman being there, that if Heyman did go ahead and roll with that.
Yeah.
Because there's money in that. I don't get yes, I know it's another idea from another company, but it doesn't matter. You can call them the club, that's fine. Call them that. And sure, you're going to have your haters, they're hacking the Bullet Club, they're hacking the but can you really say that though? Because I mean,
those are original. Some of those are original members.
You're talking OGs, man.
Straight OGs. So you can't. I mean, you. That's just the thing, man. It's those shithead chains, bro. It's those shithead chains. They're the ones that are finding something to complain about when they know for a fact that Carl Anderson was one of the original first OGs in the entire thing.
Right, and Balor started it all. Started everything. So with that, again, if anybody could do it, now I understand if they had, say, Roman Reigns and the Usos and like somebody else, and they're calling it the club and they're throwing out the too sweet thing. Yeah, bury that shit because they're hacking. But again, you really can't say that about these four individuals.
No, you can't,
because they wore those colors. So yeah, I as you say, I'm here for it. Like I'm all about it. And again, I love a good squad.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's not enough, there's not enough stables in WWE, I don't think. And you would think that there would be with all the fucking multi-man tag matches they love to have.
Yeah. I think they're starting to ramp up on the stables a little bit. That's why, I mean, we got the club, we got the New Day, we got the main event Muscle Man. Okay.
Oh, God, I hate that name so much.
That name is awful. That's an awful name, bro.
Like, that would have been, like, that's an 80s name, and that would have been awful in the 80s.
I think so, too. Yeah, I don't know. They need to really go back to the well on that one. Recalibrate that.
Like, is the same person that came up with that? Is that the same person that came up with Mantar? Yeah, that's right. We got a Mantar name drop on this podcast.
Wow.
That's right.
Yep, we're getting canceled.
We're done.
We're getting canceled, bro.
Yep, there goes one of those stars.
Man,
Shit.
Exactly. Gone. But let me ask you this, bro. Since we here at In Your House have obviously we've gone in the business of rating, what would you how many thumbtacks would you give that one, bro?
Thumbtacks. Well, I mean, to give a sports reference, I'd say they hit a solid triple with this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me, sound like I know what I'm talking about sports ball. I don't know nothing about sports ball. Anyway,
but I don't disagree.
I'd say solid 7.5, man. Like, it wasn't a magnificent show, but a 7.5 for a Raw. I know, they may think, wow, man, you was really glowing about the show and you're only giving it a 7.5. The low grade curve that Raw's been on lately, a 7.5 is probably a normal 9. So, yeah. I mean, again, like
there's definitely room for improvement, but they made major strides in the right direction. So yeah, I'd say, you know what? No, fuck it. I'll give it an 8.
Okay, because I was going to give it an 8 too. I was going to give it the exact same thing, to be honest with you. I was going to give it an 8. I'm cool with 7.5. I think that's fair, but I say 8 just because, in my opinion, that was one of the most exemplary Raws I've seen all year.
Yeah, it was. It definitely stood out, and again, the themes of it, and they're the things that I want to see continue in the future. As I've said, continue to weave stories throughout the show. Yes. There should be no pointless segments ever.
Yeah,
I don't care if the segments are bad. I don't care if the segments are stupid. But there should be no bullshit segments in an episode. And I know that's hard to write for. I get it. Yeah. I don't know anything about writing. But I feel like it can be done. You know, like it has been done. Vince Russo did it.
You said his name again, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I'll say Voldemort's name. Him and fucking Ed Ferrara fucking did it.
They did.
Again, the storylines weren't always good, but there were storylines for multiple people. And you know, it's funny. Man, speaking of that motherfucker, Vince is giving all these, and I'm not saying that they should bring it back, and he probably wouldn't even come back. But I think it's funny that Vince is giving all these people chances to return, and he ain't even thought twice about bringing back Vince Russo. And Vince Russo was the one who was there and wrote for him that brought him to the pinnacle in WWE.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Again, I'm not saying that Vince Russo would be the savior here, and hell, he may make. I'm not going to say he would make it worse, because is that really possible? But, yeah, I mean, it's just again, it's just the hate that man gets is ridiculous. But yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll say his name. At me. I don't care. I want the smoke.
He's here for the smoke, y'all. And man, there's gonna be a little smoke this weekend, bro. There's smoke, there's fire, and we got a lot of smoke that's gonna be going down in Chicago this weekend, bro.
Yeah, we're hitting the pavement, hitting up the old Chi-Town. Gonna hopefully find us a really good pizza place to eat at, or at least some kind of good food.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure that should be pretty easy.
And household, you know, if any good restaurants are out there, throw them out.
Yeah.
Because I am a food connoisseur, as it were. Yeah. You know, Wendy, I may be a Bill 50 wet with a brick in my pocket. Wendy Days may be a bitch for me, but you know what? I love the food. So anybody knows some good food, let me know. In Chicago. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time in Chi-Town, man. We got a little MLW show to go to.
Oh, yes, that's Major League Wrestling. We're not going to go too much into it because I'm positive we're going to give you guys a review show on this event when it's all said and done. That'll be coming out next week. But,
we might be drunk when we do it. But
oh, we might be, but that's all right. That's all right. You guys just be prepared because if we are drinking, that's going to be much more jocularity than you guys are even used to.
We're going to get canceled.
Oh, no doubt we're going to get canceled. Good thing we got that explicit content thing that I can click and let everybody know this is not rated E for everyone. This is rated E for explicit.
Yes, that's right. Do not get it twisted, as it were.
No, but man, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of twists this weekend with these crazy athletes. It's going to be a great show because Major League Wrestling is such a fantastic show, and I've really enjoyed it since I've got on board with it since Battle Riot 2, and I'm so excited to be going to the show, bro.
Oh, me too. And I watched the latest episode today.
Yes, me too.
You know, to lead into this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking hyped, man. It's because again, just going to any wrestling show, and as I said before, I don't care if I'm going to an armory. I don't care if I'm going to a high school gymnasium. I don't care if I'm going to, the Staples Center. It doesn't matter. Going to wrestling shows is a blast, and I can't wait. And just to go to, a wrestling town, Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just all going to be great. And I'm sure, as Con alluded to, we're going to be doing a show about it, a review show. And stay tuned on the Facebook page because I'm sure we're probably going to go live.
Oh, yeah.
And, and all that. Because, again, we're going to have a pretty sizable squad there with us. So yeah, it's going to be cool. And if we don't have a sizable squad, we're going to find one. Hell,
Yeah, we
who
do.
knows?
Yeah.
We may be chopping it up with a little bit of talent as well, because we're not going there. This isn't just a pleasure trip. This is a business trip. So I'm hoping, that we can, meet some new people and maybe get a few more extra guests on the podcast.
Absolutely, I agree with that. But let me ask you a question, bro.
Okay.
For Alexander Hammerstone, 87 or 91 Hogan Tan?
Man, don't make me choose. I can't call it, bro.
I'm going to say 91.
Yeah, I'm going to say 91. I'm going with 91.
Dude, he was sitting over there tanning himself with the fucking belt.
He's ridiculous, man.
The whole dynasty is ridiculous. I love those fucking privileged fucks.
Man, they're all assholes, man. And again, just MJF is just the fucking he's the salt of the earth, bro.
Bro, he is the salt of the earth, but the thing I really like about the dynasty is that, like, all three of them, bro, are really fucking good.
Oh, they're great. They all just look like, the trio of detestable pricks.
Yes.
And again, that's the mark of a good heel, man. Like, all three of them, they got it. Like, just detestable faces that you just want to punch. And they just make you not like them. I mean, come on, the man's asking what Hogan Tan to get, for crying out loud. That's ridiculous. Fuck that guy.
Tanning himself with the belt, man. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. I love it, though. I'm here for it, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait for Alexander Hammerstone's match going up against Davey Boy Smith. That's going to be a good match. It's a title match. I mean, hell, bro, we've got fucking a tag team ladder match to look forward to with the Hart Foundation and the other two members of the Dynasty. This is gonna be excellent.
Yeah, that's gonna be everywhere. Like, yeah, this show's gonna be just fantastic, probably from top to bottom. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait. I agree, man.
And I'm sure I already know what's gonna happen, because again, I like it. I like MLW now.
Yeah.
And, and I had mentioned before that I was going to go back and, catch up on it and all that stuff. And unfortunately, life and all that stuff has not really allowed me to do that. However, I'm willing to bet that I will most likely be going out of my way to watch it weekly.
Yeah.
After going to this show, because, again, I think it's going to really, really resonate with me, being there live and seeing it all, unfold in front of my eyes right there, again, live. And, yeah, I'm going to walk out of it, definitely a much bigger fan than I was going in, and I'm a pretty big fan already.
Oh, yeah, I'm already in, bro. I'm already in. I can't wait to do the MLW review show. I can't wait to go to the show. I can't wait to have a little pizza. I can't wait to hang out in that badass suite that we got. Don't know who we're going to come across. I don't care. Just want to hang out with some people and mingle and like I said, maybe get some more guests for the show, man. And that's what we're going to do. But at the end of the day, as much of a business trip that this is, and it really is, ladies and gentlemen of the household, it really is a business trip. I'm going to have an absolute blast, and I'm so happy to say that I'm going on a business trip where I'm going to be having the time of my life, bro.
Well, that's kind of how it feels with this job that we have.
Yeah.
Providing the entertainment for the household. I mean, it's a job. I look at it as a job at this point. But it's a job that I love to do. And that is the best kind of job to have, man. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to working this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm looking forward to going to work this weekend because it's not going to feel like work. And it's that time, man. I know I'm tired. I know you're tired. We both got the shoot jobs tomorrow. We're going to do our thing. And then, of course, my man's birthday is coming up. So I know we're not planning on doing a July 4th episode, but household, if you guys get a chance to, please wish our man Mikey Hutch a very, very happy birthday this Thursday. Great member of the household and great co-host. And with that being said, man, it is your time, birthday boy. It is your time to plug away, my friend.
Oh my God, you really had to put the birthday out there. Yeah, yeah,
it's all love, bro.
This whole motherfucker's been around the sun a few times, you know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, America steals my thunder every year. Anyway, but you know what? We love America and all that. So So yeah, you guys can catch me on the Twitter at HutchIYH. Give me a follow. We can talk about whatever. And again, a lot of great wrestling out there. Regardless of what brand you watch, a lot of good content out there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
again, regardless of what you watch, WWE, AEW, TNA, Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan, anything, your local stuff. We all love wrestling. We're all the same. We are one. We'll catch y'all next time. Thank you very much for tuning in, and stay tuned for our drunken review of the MLW show that we're going to attend this weekend.
Yes, Kings of Colosseum.
Yes, sir. So, we will catch you all next time. You guys take care.
You guys heard Mikey Hutch. Once again, we are one. And this right here was one great episode. But that is just what we do here at In Your House. We get at work. So let me let you guys know where you guys can listen to this at. You guys can listen to this at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Himalaya. Hey, you don't have an Apple device? That's all right. We're on Google Play. Anywhere that you guys are, hey, we can get to you. Check us out. October 5th, Heroes and Legends 13, Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are the official podcast of the entire event. And if you can't be there in person, check it out on Fight TV with your boy, Khan, and Jason Saint on commentary. Guys, what are you doing? In all seriousness, get a freaking shirt. www.prowrestlingtees.com/inyourhouse. This month, some of the proceeds will be going to Michaela Combs, who is going through a whole lot right now, so we want to help her out. We want to make sure she has the school supplies that she needs going into school. It was a real rough situation, so the shirt, some of the proceeds of the shirt's going to be going to her. So definitely check that out and help us out. Anything helps. Guys, you guys already know what this is. Hop on this bandwagon. Get on or get gone. Because the household, we're going strong. You guys have a great day, a great rest of your week, and a happy 4th of July. Peace.